To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the Feel the magic everywhere. Bring every dream we dream to life. Share the wonder, share the light. Oh, imagine a world for you and me. Where all that we have to do is believe. The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Answer the The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where all of our dreams come true. The most magical place on earth. Magical place on earth. Magical place on
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Wednesday night party over here on the channel. We're excited to go tonight. I've got the Lost Boys and Girls in-house. One of the most proficient TikTokers I've ever seen. They're killing it over here. Grown so much since I first talked to them. I'm excited to sit down and talk with them tonight. We're going to have some fun. Let's knock out this opening so we can get to the sit down. Dean in the live place, 150 plus family-friendly channels over there. He's working it hard. Check out Dean and the live place. Everybody. Partner channels got some great ones. Free the broadcast from the park, for the go promote. Check them out. They work hard at the craft that they're doing. Check them out. All of their logos, all of their links are found right on the front of my YouTube channel. Canada Crusaders, we've got some great ones. You'll hear about them throughout the chat. Amazing Dan from Disney World, 20 plus thousand strong over there on his Facebook group. We love Dan. Check out all their links on the front, as well as my executive producers. 6 strong on the producers, working hard. Couldn't do this channel without our producers. We're grateful and humble for everything they do. Check out their links right on the front of our page. We're working hard. We've got a Facebook group. We've got a page. You can find us on both. We're putting out TikToks. We're Instagramming. We're trying to stay on top of all the social media. Speaking of that, we've got a Discord that's rocking it. If you're not familiar with Discord, you should. It's a giant community chat. Our Discord is working strong. 200 plus over there. We love it. We have membership available on the channel for anybody who might be interested. Membership each week is brought to you by the amazing Jeanna Claire and Zoel's World. 2 great channels, 1 amazing lady. She's absolutely fantastic. We're grateful to her for sponsoring it. You do one of the higher levels of our channel, we'll get you out to one of the Disney minted coins. We'd love to get that out.
The official Disney-related news service and partner of the Pete McDevitt Show is Chip & Company. You can find this trusted source at chipandco.com or on many social media outlets including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Jeanna Claire Wise Travel is an upscale travel design and consulting firm specializing in curating ultra-luxurious travel destinations designed specially for business professionals, focusing to deliver the once-in-a-lifetime experience that will create lasting memories, encompassing adventures in Europe or the Americas, luxurious river cruises, relaxing beach getaways, or detailed trips to Disney locations worldwide. Jeanna Claire Wise Travel personalizes the experience. What rich and exciting moments do you want to create for yourself this year? Well, start writing your story with a Jeanna Claire Wise Travel today.
We've got a P.O. box. We're accepting mail all the time. My son loves to open mail, so shoot us a note. Send us some mail. We'd love to have that in there. Living the Magic's working hard on Give Kids the World. We're proud to support them. Check out everything with Live in the Magic. They are fantastic. Tony, Fantasmic Chronicles, is working on his fundraiser for a kid again. Check that out over on Fantasmic Chronicles. He'll tell you a little bit more about that. We're trying to help him a little bit with everything he's doing. The ladies of our community are doing absolutely amazing. We're so proud to highlight these channels every single week. If you don't know them, you should. If you're not aware of them, reach out to me. Send me a note. Ask me a question. I'll share with you about all of them. We've got a members call this Saturday, 11:30 to 12:30 Eastern Time. We're going to hang out with all the members of our channel that want to Zoom call with us. And if you want to be a moderator, if you need to freshen up your moderator skills, if you're a new moderator and would like a little bit of tutorial, this Saturday the 17th, 1 to 2 p.m. is a moderator training tutorial. Reach out to me via email or direct message. We'll get the information out to you. Finally, finishing up before we bring our guest in tonight, November 19th will be the next announcement night for the Disney YouTube series of recognition. It is the nomination announcements, the character reveal, and the button placement reveal. November the 19th. I can't wait for it. We're building the show right now. And finally, June 23rd. I know it's a ways away, but we're starting to plan now. We have the Disney Community 2023 Hangout. We had 40-plus people at last year's. We're hoping to double that for this year. If you'd like the information for that, reach out to us, get our Discord. That's where we're sharing all of the information. All right, let's jump over and talk about our guest tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to have Jacob joining me tonight. He is one of the Lost Boys and Girls. And guys, if you don't know about the Lost Boys and Girls, hey, you're missing out. I'm telling you, they are fantastic with everything they do. Incredible thumbnails, sharp content. They're across multiple social medias. The Lost Boys and Girls, where fun and adventures, they just never grow old. The show features a team of young at hearts and Marceline, a 2D animated fairy, which we're going to talk about Marceline tonight. This is incredible. You don't want to miss this part. Who love to hang out and share their adventures to the happiest place on earth, as well as other California theme parks. They're Disney Plus it up over here with the Lost Boys and Girls. You can watch theme park vlogs, ride-throughs, reviews, food reviews, discussions, and much more. You know, it's amazing. I am so excited. I found these guys quite a bit ago. Tonight, for the first time on my channel, joining me is Jacob of the Lost Boys and Girls. How you doing, my friend?
Hi, everything's going great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I welcome in real quick. Brian and I had JC Skipper Brian, and the Disney Stranger was here first. Excited to see you. I'm real excited. As we were chatting before the show, it's unique to do an interview. For most of my interviews, it takes me a while for everybody to come up because we are so far booked. When I first started talking to you guys, you were at like 400 or 500 subscribers. You are now coming up at a couple hundred away from approaching 3K, which is amazing.
Yep.
Which is really exciting. And we're going to dig in and talk about all that, plus all of your social media. If you're just finding us, the Lost Boys and Girls guys can be found on Instagram, where they've got 534 posts, over 400 followers there. Over here on YouTube, 2.61K, 757,962 channel views on your channel. Started in February 2017 with 827 videos. That's awesome. I love seeing those numbers come up there. Here's the kicker. They have a presence on Facebook, but they really stomped down the door like Hulk Hogan, busted through it. Over on TikTok, 16,300 subscribers. And here's the kicker, guys. 654,000 likes over there on TikTok. 654,000, Jacob. That is absolutely amazing. Why don't we start out? Let's tell everybody a little bit about you and a little bit about your teammates for the Lost Boys and Girls, and then we'll kind of dig into the channel and more from there.
Of course, gladly. My name is Jake. As you guys know, I'm the... Whoops. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. So as you guys know, I'm the main host of the Lost Boys and Girls, and pretty much what I like to do when I'm not vlogging at the parks, I love to animate, as you can tell, with our new edition of Marceline.
Yes.
Let's see, playing basketball, and let's see, what else do I like to do? Drawing. I'm also an art major, so
Really, that's cool.
Artistic guy.
It doesn't surprise me though. Yeah. You're talented, dude. That doesn't surprise me.
Thank you.
You know, Disney Strangers here for the party. Tell us a little bit about your friends on the Lost Boys and Girls. I know they all couldn't make it tonight. You and I had worked out this interview, and I appreciate you coming in. But I want them to know, man, they're just as special over there as too. Talk a little bit about them if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, gladly. Like they are just as important as I am. Like we are a team, and like pretty much like this show would not be possible without them. So like every one of us has like a very special part into this show. So we got Kate, we got Tim, Eric, Andy, Rachel, Sky, who is our lost dog. We got Frank and Nick. Those are all like the current members that we have in Lost Boys and Girls that would come along on our adventures along
I love
for
it.
all the seasons to come.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk for a little bit. Your love of Disney for you. Where did that start, Jacob? Has that been all your life? Is that something in recent years? Give me a little bit of backstory there.
Well, certainly. So pretty much with me loving Disney, because believe it or not, I actually, when I was like very very little, like I was actually adopted. So like I don't know who my birth family are. I just know that I was very very fragile, very small, and like I was like there was like no there was like little to no chance I was ever gonna make it. But then like my birth family, they pretty much gave me love and they gave me support. They pretty much like made me who I am today. Like, and I wasn't able to communicate until I was 5. I was able to
Wow.
like act things out and like pretty much like copy like certain musicals, especially when it comes to Disney. Like Disney really brought me out of my shell as well as art.
Wow.
And yeah, and they told me, I believe that they said that the first Disney movie that I saw and I loved was Peter Pan. And I think like ever since then, like Peter Pan has always been a very special film to me.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
oh yeah.
That's cool. And with that, you know, and the passion, we will at the end of the show, just to let you guys know, we will
Mhm.
do a speed round with Jacob and talk about all his favorite things when it comes to the park. So make sure you're hanging around till later in the show for that. As you guys tell me a little bit about the backstory of how you guys came together to come up with this channel. I know you're a lot of great friends and everything, but just open up a little bit about that and how you guys came up with the idea for the name and everything.
Oh, certainly. So pretty much when it comes to like the whole backstory of how the Lost Boys and Girls began, pretty much it was just me and my friends. Which pretty much we would like hang out at Disneyland all the time, and we would also like throw like this idea around of like, what if we like vlog? Because like usually like there'd be like well-known vloggers out there in Disneyland, like for example like Fresh Baked. Like they're like the really big inspirations for us to start vlogging. And it's like, you know, what if we tried that? And like let's like and like we were like, yo, let's do it, let's try it. And so like so it was I believe it was my idea to come up with the name of the Disney Lost Boys. It was originally called the Disney Lost Boys. And then like once we added new members, which we had like our first Lost Girl, we changed it to the Disney Lost Boys and Girls, and then when our channel grew and grew more and more, and we were able to monetize, we wanted to branch out to like other theme parks besides Disney, while Disney being the major focus of our channel. We
Right.
decided to drop the name of Disney and replace it with the word "the" for the channel name.
Yeah, because I've been following you guys since it was the Disney Lost Boys. Because I actually had that logo, and then you sent me the newer logo that was the Lost Boys, and then I got the Lost Boys and Girls logo. I was like, man, these guys just keep blowing up. I love it. They're getting bigger. So and I love that you're all encompassing over there. The one thing I love about your group, welcome in Nathan Rada. Thank you for joining tonight. The one thing I love about your group is there's a lot of diversity amongst you guys between
Oh yeah.
every aspect of all the diversities out there. You guys cover a bunch of them. And I love the fact that you guys show through your example of how you act to each other, how you present yourself on camera, the professionalism of the way you do it. You show people coming behind you, this is the way to do this. And I love that about you guys. It's one of the first things that I saw about that. And I want you to know, straight from me, you have much my respect for that. So I love that. You mentioned
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. You mentioned Fresh Baked when you started out. Obviously, great channel out there, one of the top California channels. Tell me, and again, I know you won't say every channel because people never do, because I like putting people on a spot with this question. Tell me some of the channels for you, whether they Disney or not, whoever, So who are some of the channels that motivated you besides Fresh Baked? I'm sure there was others you've watched, or maybe that you still watch, or channels that you found recently that, hey, I really like it. And just so you know, I do this segment so that people watching might find or hear about another channel they didn't know about. So give me a little bit of insight from you. What's up, JD? Welcome in.
Let's see. Besides Fresh Baked, I really enjoyed Justice Guard, Random Land. He was another like inspiration, especially with his energy and like his enthusiasm. Like I was like I was like, yeah, like this, like I really like the energy when it comes to vlogging. So like, it's like
you know what the great thing is with Justin? You brought up Justin. The great thing with Justin is I had the like I don't know, luxury or present or whatever you want to call it. I was at Galaxy's Edge opening in Disney World a couple years back and I was hanging out with Dev, and we saw Justin. Now, I didn't know Justin at the time. It was my first time meeting him and hanging out with him. And as I'm hanging out with him, I kind of was fanboying a little bit, too, because he's somebody that started out. But I was waiting for what you get on screen, and I got the very monotone Justin. I got the gentleman sitting there who was very respectful to his girlfriend, very respectful to us. So it was definitely kind of different as I sat there waiting for him to take off. But he's a great one. He's a great one. Who are some of your others besides Justin? Anybody else you thought of?
I'm pretty sure there's like other vloggers that I know for sure that we were inspired by, besides the ones I mentioned before. But just for some reason it's not coming to mind. Like, because there's been like a whole lot of like new vloggers that have been introduced into the world, and it's like I was like, that's great. It's like those guys are doing a fantastic job. Like for example, like
we just lost your video. We can hear you, but we just lost your video feed.
That's weird. Okay.
I don't know if you want to pop out, maybe pop back in.
We can try that.
All right, I'll pop you out and you pop right back in. All right, hang tight, everybody. I'm talking to Jacob from the Lost Boys and Girls. Hey, Simba, too. Welcome in. JD Priggs in here hanging out with Sam, the Disney Stranger. Love his stuff that he does. Nathan Rada, good to see you. Brian and Ed, great creators. They have a good chat show that I watch. JC Skipper Brian, a lot of friends in-house. Joe Watchbrick is dropping links. Thank you very much. We're waiting for Jacob to pop back in. We lost his video feed all of a sudden as we were sitting there. Here he goes, coming back in here. Hopefully it'll be pretty quick. And there he is. Now we got you again.
There we go.
All right.
Yep.
Let's
in traditional like Lost Boys and Girls fashion, we just became lost.
Yes, it worked good. It's God trying to tell us something. Let's jump out of the channel. We're going to come back in a second and talk about all your content that you have. For a second, let's step out. I know you're primarily out of California for most of what you guys do. What other parks have you been to in your life, Jacob? And if not, if you haven't been to other ones, where do you want to go? Where in the world is it? Is it Tokyo? Where do you want to go to?
Ooh, okay. So other theme parks that we featured on our channel, we've been to two other ones. One was Knott's Berry Farm, which we recently been to for the Ghost Town Alive event, which was a ton of fun. Highly recommend it.
Yes.
And we also, we also went to Universal Studios a few times. So both during Halloween Horror Nights and during regular park hours. We are planning to go back and do Halloween Horror Nights soon.
Nice.
This year. So we're
what about long term down the road? Is there any places? What about long term down the road? Where do you want to get to? Are there certain other parts that you're like on my bucket list? I got to get to here.
Oh yeah, like we already have like an idea of like for bucket list of like which park that we would love to vlog at in the future, and that is Walt Disney World. Nice. That's our long term goal. So we would love to go to Disney World someday. I would
love to see you guys do that. I think that'd be excellent. Let me ask you this: Disney collectibles. Everybody's got stuff that they like to collect. You know, you're wearing a shirt that I love. He came in here. Jacob came in here wearing that shirt. Jacob, if you don't know from watching his content, guys, he has a little bit of a passion for Sorcerer Mickey, which is cool. It's a cool passion. So you got to check that out. But what stuff do you like to collect? Like for me, it's popcorn buckets, and I like, different figurines and pictures. Like, what do you like for your house?
Ooh, usually I really like the figurines. Like when I was like really young, I would collect the like die-cast like Disney vehicles. Oh, nice. Where like they have like it's a replica of like the ride vehicles in the parks, like Snow White, Peter Pan, Splash Mountain, and all of that. So
that's cool. I like that.
And thank you. And also, I'm a gamer as well, so I used to play Disney Infinity. So like I would have like those figures which are designed like beautifully. Like they're like you can like display them. Like they're like fantastic.
My
So
son has them locked in a box in the attic. He told me to stay away from them. He told me they're his collectibles. So, yes, that's pretty cool. Welcome into Mandy Adams and Molly Fitzbrown for joining as well here. Let's jump back over to your page and talk about this again. If you're new tonight and you're liking the interview or you've jumped over and looked at his content, Jill's been dropping the links throughout the night. This is Jacob of the Lost Boys and Girls. It's a group of friends over there that deliver the magic so well on their channel, and they're working hard to grow. They're featured over on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter. That they're strongest most over here on YouTube and TikTok. Excellent TikTokers. Welcome in to Anthony the Molar Man. If you go to their playlist, they have 23 different playlists over there. They have Disney. This is just a few of their topics, and we're going to talk about a little bit of this. Disney character interactions, full-length ride-throughs, Disneyland Infinity, which is cool. Planet Coaster Disneyland. You got Universal Vlogs and Seasons. Just tell everybody, give them a top-line overview of what they're going to find in your playlist, and then you and I are going to dig into a couple specifically.
oh, certainly. So usually the titles for the playlist are pretty much self-explanatory. Like for example, character interactions is pretty much us interacting with certain characters. Like recently, like we had like Mirabelle from Encanto and Captain Lightyear from the Lightyear movie. Let's see, full-length ride throughs are pretty much what you expect, the full rides of certain attractions, which we recently posted one up for the Haunted Mansion holiday this year.
Nice.
Let's see, and then seasons is pretty much like how we'd like describe like like a full like year run of like vlogs and trips that we've gone through,
Okay.
and we just count that as one season.
Okay.
And Disneyland Infinity is pretty much like Disney rides recreated in Disney Infinity, and it's pretty similar with the Planet Coaster Disneyland with its Planet Coaster recreations. So
I love that. I absolutely love that.
thank you.
Park hoppers, welcome in. The Lost Boys and Girls, yes, they're saying hello to you. I love that. Let's talk for a second here as we go through about the fact I love how you guys do your character interactions. You guys do a great job with that in your playlist. As I've gone through, you seem to get the great angles and the interactions. How important to you is character interactions in the park for out there for Disneyland? It seems like it's a big for you guys.
Oh yeah, especially like there are definitely some members in our team, including myself, that love meeting characters. Like there's even like times it's like so like some of the group like we got like all right we gotta go this way, but then like other people they're like oh but like there's certain characters there and it's like you know what? Like let the Disney wins do his thing. Let's just go follow and see what happens. And usually it's for the best because like we would get like some like really like fantastic like reactions or surprises.
Nice.
Like we got to play like hide and go seek with Peter Pan, Captain Hook, and we even had like a private tea party with Alice and Hatter, and like it's a ton of fun.
I love that. As I'm looking over here at a couple things on your channel, as you guys check out their channel out there, you'll notice their thumbnails are through the roof spectacular. And I'm talking about going back to that was the first thing that caught my eye. This was over a year ago with the Lost Boys and Girls. And as you go through, you're going to find that out. I also like how you do some feedback shorts on your channel. You like to give information to people to try to help them about the parks. I remember one recently I watched with you guys, which helped me understand some of the magic keys and stuff like that. Talk about those that you do on the channel as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, well, when it comes to the shorts?
Yeah, you know, with you give some informative. You like to do informative shorts, is what I call it. You know, I get something out of it. I get some value out of it.
Yeah. So pretty much like usually when there's like breaking news or stuff like what you mentioned with the magic key or like when like a new attraction or a new update comes to the park, usually what I would do is that I would make like a whole like TikTok about it. That'll be the original video, and then I would bring it on over to like YouTube, and I'll count it as like a YouTube short. So
okay,
it's like pretty much does the job already there. So
that's a good transition. Your TikToks at 16,000. You guys have been blowing up there. How much fun is that for you? Is that like something when you go to the park that you're doing hours of TikTok stuff that you got to put together? Because that's not easy to put together the quality that you guys put. You're not just walking over, recording this, and then hitting thing and sending it. You guys are putting stuff together. You're thinking through your plan. You got sometimes you're talking with yourself and doing it's all kind of stuff. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it was a ton of fun. Like usually, like sometimes like an idea would like come up, like all right, I gotta like do that, or I gotta save a certain audio, or like usually there'd be like certain current events that would happen, and I would find like a certain like TikTok sound that would work with it, and it really is a ton of fun. The funny thing about the TikTok account is that the original goal for that account was like, oh, to promote more of the Lost Boys and Girls YouTube channel, but then
Right.
the irony. It pretty much grew, like the TikTok account grew like way more than our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are legit when it comes to TikTok. There's no doubt about that. Welcome in, Yachty. Thank you for joining us here. We're talking with Jacob of the Lost Boys and Girls. If you don't know about them, you should. They're an amazing channel. They have both strength on TikTok and strength here on YouTube. I want to talk about this before we go to our break because we'll be a few minutes on this. Let's talk about you guys are coming up on a 5-year anniversary for doing some of your socials, but with that 5-year anniversary, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Marceline. Can you spend some time for somebody who doesn't know anything about it? Could you spend some time telling me about Marceline and all about her? I think it's great.
Oh yeah, more than happy to explain about Marceline. So pretty much, Marceline is something that is very unique, very special to our channel. Because to be completely honest, the creation of Marceline probably would have never happened if it wasn't for the pandemic. Because it was just gonna be like, oh, like the same old like usual vlogs. Where
Right.
it's like, oh, like you go on rides, meet characters, see shows, da da da. It was usually be rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But then when the whole park shut down and like the whole world shut down, it pretty much we went to Zoom and like we like caught up and we decided to like chat about it's like what can we do to like bring something unique to the channel and then like the idea came to us like and like the idea is what if we combine 2D animation and vlogging together. So so animation with real life. So something you would see like in like Space Jam or Who Framed Roger Rabbit or stuff like that.
Right.
And so the idea was made, and like we created Marceline, who's a fairy named after Walt's hometown, and we did like the second half of season 4 with like this. Actually, I have the box right here, like this whole treasure hunt where we got the box. We just need to figure out the code to open it. We go all like, this whole elaborate scavenger hunt, like this whole side story.
Right.
And like, try to solve the mystery of how to open this box. And then when the box is open, at the very end of season 4, when it opened up, it was revealed this big surprise was Marceline. And then now to celebrate season 5, Marceline is joining us in our adventures, and it's like it's a ton of fun. Like you may never know where she will show up. Like you'll see her like probably like in Rise of Resistance or on Web Slingers or in Snow White. She could be anywhere.
And it's very
we're
unique.
Still figuring things out, combining animation with vlogging. It's a really ambitious idea, but one worth going through for sure.
It really takes a sharp mind to pull it out together. And guys, I pulled up while Jacob was talking, I pulled up the share screen and I brought up their page right there. And the reason I did that is if you look on the screen at the top right there, it has the tale of Marceline. Okay. And the key with this is a great thing. Take some time to jump over there when you have 5 minutes. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed when you can really see this in live action, see what it's all about, get a fully detailed video. It'll be an incredible 5 minutes of your time. I highly, highly recommend it here. I was going to ask them originally to play a little bit of it while we were here, and I said, you know what? No, I want everybody to go over there onto their channel and take a look at it because I think that'll be better.
Oh yeah,
You really, really enjoy that. So over there.
thank you.
Really unique, and what I want to do is I want to do just a quick break in a minute. I'll give you a chance to get your breath. I'm going to do our community segments real quick for the community, and when I come back, I want to talk about with you kind of where you're going. Where do you want to see the Lost Boys and Girls in like 5 years? You're out there in Walt's Park every day. You get to be walked in and walk the same steps that Walt did. But I kind of want to throw it out to you, a little thing about Walt, spending some time with Walt on your own. And then I want to hit a fast pace at the end with some questions as we, kind of, do the back half of this. So if you're good with that, I'm going to take a break real quick, hit these commercials, and hang tight. TikTok, do a TikTok while we're going. Who knows? You'll probably put up a TikTok with 100,000 views while I'm doing this. He's that good, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me jump in. Let me hit these community segments real quick. I got to jump down here. Magical Memories, People in the Park, brought to you by the Disney Baker. If somebody could drop the Baker's link into the chat. Thank you, Jill, for dropping all the Lost Boys and Girls links here. Disney Baker, this is each week. He brings us people from the parks. Disney Baker, a great creator on his own right. He's working hard to grow his channel. Please check him out. Jay Grubbs, hello. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. These are all pictures from Disney Plus Day in Florida and D23 in California. This is a good one. There's Carlin Kiko right there with the crazy Disney lady. Love that one. Good picture there. There's Leanne Sherbick with Brian Hall. That's the man of a million voices. He's an amazing person. Nate, Page of Mr. Morrow. He was media out there. He always has a great hat. Gotta love that guy. Walt, Mouse Talk. He was out there at the parks. His first time in California. You can see the love on his face to stand in Walt's Castle. That's something. That was literally Walt at Walt's Castle. Two different Walts, one castle. Diz Our Dream hanging out with the New Philly crew. That's Meredith. And Sebastian the Crab. It was Disney Plus Day. I don't know how they got that to happen over their head. It's Disney magic. AJC Amy, speaking of magic, AJC Magic TV. Amy, she's out there at the Halloween festivities, Oogie Boogie. She found a decorated tomato. Greg, our friend from Chip & Co., he's doing a great job. He's out there. Everybody loves this. This Mickey pumpkin is cool. There's two of them. That's the one with the wink. Love that one. Disney Plus Day, our friend from Diz Cupcake. It's Haley hanging out down there. She was having a fun day and smiling. There is part of Dis and That, 2/3 of it. Shep and Dave hanging out with Leanne. They're on the floor there at the festival for D23. That crazy Disney lady jumping back in with Thor and Loki hanging out. They got a nice ride behind them there. I'm loving that. Love Tanya and everything she does. And there's finishing up. It's a good one here. The Diz and That crew all together with Corey hanging down there with the pumpkin and Walt and Melissa down there. Everybody loves that pumpkin out there. I wish I could get to that. We appreciate all the pictures from this week. We didn't have a lot of mail. We always do mail each week. Preston loves to own it. We have this P.O. box. If you'd like to send us stuff, we would love to have that come in. Mail is brought to you each week by the amazing people that bring us my favorite website. It's Main Street Treat, everybody.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
Can't say enough about Main Street Treat Company and how well they do everything. Getting snacks from the park to your house. It's incredible. Casey's Corner of the World, everybody. Casey is a friend. He's an executive producer. He is a huge part to what we do, and absolutely love Casey. He helps me congratulate people each week. We do this together. It's brought to you by Casey's Corner of the World. His channel is really growing. Jill will drop his link in just a minute, I'm sure. We want to congratulate One Little Spark for 10,000 subscribers. Attractions Live out in California. Want to congratulate her on 12,000. The WDW couple, 65K. 65,000. Great job, guys. Theme Park Steve, 100K. He has graduated out of the race to 100K. Good job. And also Mammoth Club. Unbelievable. Mammoth Club, 100K. So fast. It was ridiculously fast, and so proud of Molly and putting herself out there and going to do it. Congratulations. If you are a creator and you hit milestones, we recognize every 1,000 up to 10, every 5 after that. Please send us your information. We're glad to get it out there and recognize people. The race to 100K, you got to be absolutely dynamic to be in the race. That's how you get in. This is where we recognize creators as they work toward 100K. I'm looking forward to seeing the Lost Boys and Girls in here in the near future. You got to have 3,500 plus to be considered for this. It's brought to you each week.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
All right, our top three, our whole thing got shook up this week with the graduation of two channels, of course, Mammoth Club and Theme Park Steve and Callie. So our new top three is the Big Fat Panda with 99.8, Best Life and Beyond at 94, and 4K WDW at 89.3. Theme Park Obsession leads off the next branch from 74.9 all the way down to 34.2. The Magic Dads had a couple videos go viral and just took off. Absolutely just blew up. Corey Meets World in here, Michael K, WDW couple, to name a few, Genevieve as well. Great people in the race. Again, we're not asking you to subscribe to these channels. We are asking you, if you're looking for more viewing content, to take the name of the channel, punch it into your browser, search them, pull them up, and see if you like their content. If you do, then give them a follow. We only want you to follow if you're going to watch. That's the key. 28 down to 20. Miss Cherry's channel all the way down to 20.3. Rope Drop has jumped into the race now. He's jumped in. We put Pat in there at 27, replacing one of the ones that jumped out. We're also very excited that there's a lot of great people in here, the 20 range. Solid 20 channels. Leg Life, LBV, Bricky, Magical News Live, Here with the Ears, Heather, Tanya, unbelievable, great group of people. 18.8 down to 13.4, WW Radio down to Theme Park Ohana, Drew in the Moment, blowing things up, jumping up to 13.4. Mouse Talk, our partner channel in there, they just got done a trip to California, did a great job with their broadcast. We love all of these groups right in here. 13.5 down to Diz Our Dream, Ear to Ear Magic's another one who's incredible on TikTok and carrying that over to here. A lot of incredible channels in that 10,000 to 13,000 range, and I can tell you, Diz Our Dream, our partner channel, is going to be in that mix very soon. I'll be yelling them out. Living in Diz all the way down to Wonders of Magic out of Cali. Becky plus Eli took a big jump this week, jumped up there. Ava Loves Disney's been strong. Chip and Co., our partners, will be at 10K soon. Highlight to Main Street Moments. Great little channel, highlighting off of a podcast. They are incredible creators. I found them recently. We're adding them in to fill one of the spots that jumped out. Myers and the Mouse leads off. They got fireworks because they took a jump this week up over 7,000, jumped some creators all the way down to Florida Park Explorers. Some great people here from the park. Steve's World, Dad Got Parks, Trippin', Mouse Vibes, all go through the parks and do an incredible job. Mickey's Magic Meg, one of the greatest creators I love at home. Her cadence is fantastic. Molly Fitzbrown, she is a fantastic creator. Glad Molly's leading the group here on the final end. 5,000 down to Brandy and David 3-4. Again, everybody starts somewhere. Some of these channels are smaller channels that work from their way at home, but I really like them and I want them in the race, so we keep them in there. So check out all those creators. Before I come back to Jacob here, just want a last minute reminder, every Friday night we do a Disney news and merch show. 10 o'clock at night on Friday night, we go till 1 in the morning Eastern time, where we seriously take on all the Disney news and merch, but having fun. It's also an opportunity for creators that are YouTube creators to just pop in, say hello, talk Disney with us for a few minutes. Join us on those Friday nights. Coming up on Sunday is going to be a great interview with Ryan the Animal. Ryan McDowell comes to Off the Wall this Sunday night, 6 o'clock. Looking forward to that. And next Wednesday, ATP will be joining us as our Wednesday interviews kick back in. That will be a lot of fun. And a final reminder that on on Tuesdays, the last couple weeks we've been doing this. I'm going to keep doing it. We are doing Family Feud, but it's a little bit different. It's late night, so it's a little bit adult. It's fun, but it is for the chat to play, not people on the screen. So the chat plays the game. The chat wins the prizes. We've got some amazing prizes we're giving away. Come check us out on Tuesday nights for Family Feud. We would love to have you stop by. Again, my guest tonight is Jacob from the Lost Boys and Girls. It's a group of creators that are incredibly quick-witted. They're young, they're grown up, and these are people that I'm telling you at some point we're going to be talking about these guys as a monster TikToker and probably bringing the same cadence over with their YouTube channel. You can find the tale of Marceline right there on the front. I highly encourage everyone to bring that over. Jacob, let me ask you this. What is the long-term plan? Where would you like to see you guys? You just had your 5-year anniversary. Where would you like to be 5 years from now?
Man, hopefully our channel will be recognized more. That would be wonderful, and definitely be able to explore more theme parks. Well, of course, our long-term goal is to go to let's see, Walt Disney World, possibly Universal Studios Orlando, maybe some of the overseas Disney parks would be cool.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's not written in stone yet, but uh, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what the next 5 years have in store. But we already, believe it or not, have plans for what we got for the channel, whether we're here in California or we go out and travel to the other parts.
I love it. I love it. Love it. All right, let's play a little bit of a rapid pace, as I like to call it here. We'd like to try to have some fun.
Okay.
This is for you coming out. Let me ask you, what is your favorite park for you? If you have one park that you can go to today, all expenses paid, do anything you want, what park are you going to? Or is it a park that you haven't been to, that you've seen stuff about and you want to get to? Where would be your one place you'd want to go?
Ooh, okay. All right. So let's see. Favorite park that I've been to, obviously Disneyland. That's my home park. Can't go wrong with that. Walt's original. Have so many memories there. But for a park that I would love to go, I would have to say Disneyland Paris. I think that park looks gorgeous. Like
Yeah.
I would like I love the style of that park. So
Yeah.
I would love to go there
That's a great call.
sometime in the future.
I love that. If I could be Wong for a second and spin the circle and take you anywhere right now, and you could virtually basically rope drop a ride and walk right onto it, what ride out of all the Disney rides that there are, what ride do you go to if I let you go right now?
Ooh, is it like for just Disneyland or any Disney?
Anywhere, any amusement park ride, any ride you want to go to. Where do you want to go?
Okay. All right. I would love to go on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that opened up in Walt Disney World because I'm a huge Mickey fan. I love trains, and like I heard so many great things about the ride. And ever since they announced it for Walt Disney World, I've been like so hyped and like even more excited to bring it over to Toontown. So like I'm super excited for it.
Love
I
that.
think it may possibly be my new favorite ride.
Love that. Love that. Let me ask you this.
Thank you.
What is your favorite amusement park hotel? Do you have a favorite hotel that you like to stay at or go to?
That would be the Grand Californian Hotel. I visited it once, and it's beautiful. It's fantastic. Like definitely a must do. And the funny thing about that is I actually won a contest like years back before I started vlogging,
Right.
and one of the prizes was that I got to stay in that hotel for free. So
Nice.
yeah. So
What's your favorite restaurant on property, on Disney property? Do you have a favorite restaurant?
oh, I'm not sure. Dude, like there's lots of good restaurants, but like I know one. I would say one for sure that is a favorite of mine is Cafe Orleans in New Orleans Square. I really enjoy that, like, especially the Monte Cristos. They are delicious.
Ooh, good. That sounds good. Favorite park snack? When you're going around, if I could give you one snack right now for the park, just bring it in out of nowhere. What snack do you want?
Oh, that's a good one because I have a couple answers for that one. If it's like a regular park day, if it's not too hot, then probably popcorn.
Ooh.
But if it's like a hot day, then a Dole Whip. So,
Dole Whip, nice. I always go with
Yep.
the Mickey bar over the Dole Whip, but Dole Whip's good. That's a good choice. All right, I'll finish up with
Oh, yeah.
your favorite from all the nighttime shows that you've seen, whether you've seen them live or on video. What is your favorite all-time nighttime? I know this answer, but go ahead and say it.
Yep. Hands down, Fantasmic.
Yes.
Like no contest.
I love it. I love it.
I love it so, and like last night, I went to Oogie Boogie Bash. I literally dressed up as Fantasmic, like Sorcerer Mickey. I had like a plush Maleficent dragon, and I had like this levitating like magic burst coming out of my fingertips. So
I love it.
I got a whole lot of compliments on that, and I love
that. Jacob, let me ask
Thank
you,
you.
with your artistic background and your home park is Disneyland. If you had a chance to spend a little bit of time with Walt, what would you want to do? What would be your thing that you would want to do with Walt?
Ooh, that's a good one. So pretty much, if I can do anything with Walt, if I had time with him, probably like walk around Disneyland and like talk about like how like maybe like if Walt was like here right now, if I can talk to him, like walk around the park and like show him like how like the parks have changed and evolved and like how like his park is continuing to grow. Maybe take a ride on the railroad. because we both love
Yeah.
trains. That would be fantastic. And believe it or not, actually, like this is still so surreal to me. I actually was on went into ancestry.com, took like a DNA test and everything, and see who was I related to. And like a certain last name popped up, which I'm still like, what? Like I have like no idea like how is this possible? When like one of the last names that popped up, who was I related to, was Disney.
Really?
So so like we went into more digging, and apparently like I'm a distant cousin of the Disney family.
Well, that's
So,
fantastic. Now I feel like now you're Disney royalty. I should have been ready.
yeah. So
I should have
it's
been
like it's
ready.
like so surreal. Like I got like the proof there. That it's like, oh, I'm still mind blown. I'm like, what? I'm like,
Well, now Jacob, I got to do this. Ready? Here.
okay.
We got Disney royalty in the house, everybody. Take it in. I love, dude. That is so
Oh my
cool.
God.
I do love Ancestry. You can find a lot there. My distant relative was actually a mafia boss, so it doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit different than Walt Disney. I'd rather have been the Disney family than what I had. All right, as we finish up here tonight, just let me throw it over to you for just a final thought of the night from your side. I'll do mine, and we'll close this train out together. I love trains too, man. You brought the train. I miss the train down here. You're so lucky. Final thought from your side of the park there.
So like final thoughts, like anything whatsoever, or
Yeah, anything whatsoever. Your final thought on the night.
oh, well, thank you. So for those of you guys who like enjoy watching us on YouTube or TikTok, it's an honor. We love creating content for you guys. Whether even though we are called the Lost Boys and Girls, so, like not everyone finds us. So for those of you guys who do find us, we highly appreciate you. We cannot thank you guys enough. We have lots of big plans coming up next year for season 6. And it's good as you guys will see more Marceline. You guys will definitely see a more story driven vlogs, which is very unique to our channel. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And we're going to be more ambitious and definitely continue to celebrate all things magic, friendship, inclusion, and the young at heart, because that's what we're all about here in Lost Boys and Girls. We want to like welcome everybody, like no matter who you are, what you are, like we want you all to come along with us on our adventures, feel welcome, and have some fun.
I love it. I love it. What I would like to
Thank
say in my closing thoughts, first off, Steve, if you're still in here, ride the teacups, reach out to me. I need to chat with you if you get a chance. What I wanted to say to you was, for my final thoughts is, don't stop hitting that button. I don't think you guys have even touched how good you guys are going to be yet. I really don't. For as exceptional as you guys have done in the little bit that you've done, I think there's so much more growth and success for you guys. I can't wait till I'm reaching out to you and talking about major milestones, and we can look back and laugh about the fact that, hey, remember the time we did the interview and did this, and we're talking about all the success you have. I love it. If you've been watching the chat tonight, Jill's been dropping the links in throughout the night. Please do me a favor, go over and check it out. I can't say enough about going over and checking out the Marceline video, which is at the top of their page. You will really get a jump in with these guys and what they do over there. I thank everybody for watching tonight, whether you're watching the chat or live. Do me a favor, if you got a favorite creator, whether it's our friends here at the Lost Boys and Girls, whether it's the Park Hoppers, whether it's Yachty, whether it's Ride the Teacups, whoever it is, go in. If you like them, do them a favor. All the things that are free, give them a like, leave a comment on a video, share out their video, and by all means, hit that subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And as you watch your creators this year in 2022, please give them 10 minutes more or more of your time if you can. You'll be surprised at how much you help your creator grow just by giving them a few minutes of your time. Doing the drop in, leave a like and leave, that doesn't help your creator. It actually drops them. It drops their watch time down, and YouTube looks at that thoroughly. Jacob, hang tight. I'm going to play the video to close this out. You and I can chat for a minute backstage. Everybody else, it's been a great interview. Go check out these guys. I'm telling you, you're going to be reaching out to me a year from now saying, man, I wish we'd have kept them longer because they've gotten too big for us. So we'll see how that all goes. We'll see everybody soon. Good night, everybody. Where's my closing? There we go. Boom.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.